Hello everyone and welcome to Vegan Region. My name is V. I love a lot of vegan things, but mainly food. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be talking about food. I know.
Call the police.
But we are going to be talking about vegan and cruelty-free makeup. I'm just going to walk you through step by step what I do for my makeup routine. This usually takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to be honest. So let's get straight into it. The first thing that I like to do before I put any makeup on is put on some sunscreen. I use the one from Superdrug. It seems to not leave that like white cast or like purple cast on my face, so that's why I really like using this one from Superdrug. If you have any recommendations of sunscreens that you like to use as well, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'm going to use a primer. I am using the one from e.l.f. I think you'll find that that is a running theme for me because e.l.f. is just a really great company for me personally, because I know all of their products are 100% cruelty free and 100% vegan. They weren't always, but I think they've worked to make sure that every product that they have now is 100% vegan. I like to get my products from Superdrug. As you can see, I'm a bit of a Superdrug fan, and the reason why I like Superdrug is because you can often get 3 for 2 on a lot of their e.l.f. cosmetics and a lot of their toiletries as well, so we love a bargain. I'm going to go in with my 2 e.l.f. foundations. I have cinnamon and I also have latte. I mix these two together. I'm going to put 1 pump of each, and I'm just going to use a beauty blender and I'm going to pop this all over my face. I'm not really like a makeup guru, so I'm not that obsessed with like color correcting and things like that. Can't be asked, to be honest. As you can see, I still have like some dark circles around my eyes. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to pop a concealer on, and then I'm going to use a smaller beauty blender, and these are already damp. Make sure that your beauty blenders are damp. They work so much better. Some people prefer brushes. Honestly, I don't even know the difference, to be honest. If some of my acne scars do pop up a little bit, I'm not like too concerned about that, to be honest. As long as I look overall a little bit more even in my face, that's really the main thing that I'm looking for. Next, what I do is I like to go in on my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Berries by Juvia's Place. I actually got this as a birthday present from one of my friends, and I loved this palette so much that I went on and I bought a couple of other palettes and some bronzer sets as well. This is specifically formulated for people of color, so the eyeshadow is popping and it lasts all day. So I usually just go for 1 color of eyeshadow and I just put that on my eyelids. One thing I have learned over the years is that you want to press your eyeshadow in and not like sweep it across. When you press it in, that's going to help it to last a little bit longer. So that's what I do. So with Juvia's Place, a lot of their products are vegan. Most of them are vegan and cruelty free. I think there's like 1 eyeshadow palette that is not vegan. So just make sure you check the frequently asked questions if you are looking to buy some of these eyeshadow palettes on their website as well. I like to take a smaller brush and I use the same eyeshadow that I've just been using on the top of my eyelid, and I just like to go around the bottom of my eyelid as well. I just feel like it gives it a little extra pop of color. Now that I'm happy with that, I just go ahead and I do my mascara. Again, e.l.f. Thank you very much. Next up, what I like to do is then go for my brows. I'm using the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil. So it's got a little brush on the end, and then it's also got on the other side a pencil that comes up. I unfortunately bought the wrong shade, being in a rush, so I'm actually going to go in and use this, I don't know, brow something, I can't think of the word, like my mind is literally blank. It's a brow kit. But there's like shadows and then there's like a more gel-like texture, and then I just like to fill in my eyebrows with that. I should have brushed them beforehand, but I got too excited, and my eyebrows never end up looking the same. I like the saying that eyebrows are sisters and not twins, because mine are like long distance, relatives that haven't seen each other in a little while and, you know, are probably a bit twice removed. I used to use a contour kit, but now I'm using the Nubian eyeshadow palette from Juvia's Place, and I just go in with that darkest shade of brown and I use that as my contour. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but that's what I do, because you can definitely use your eyeshadow as a contour, like 100%. Nobody can tell me otherwise. I go from here and I come down a little bit and then I blend that in, and as you can see it's quite harsh, so what I do then is I go in with my beauty blender and I just pat that in a little bit just to make it less harsh. And I bought a bronzer kit, but I 100% don't use it as a bronzer kit. I use the darker shade here as my blush. I just go along the top of where I put that contour. I'm going to take my highlighter and I'm going to be using a highlighter brush like so. You can see sort of where to put your highlighter just based on where the light hits your face naturally anyway. So I just sort of try and follow that. And then I sometimes like to go along my nose a little bit, just above the lips a little bit as well. And then the next thing that I do is use a brown pencil to line my lips, just so that I don't have that harsh lipstick color straight on my lips. And I'm going to be using the Superdrug lipstick in Date Night. I did try and get some footage of the Superdrug makeup store. They're currently rebranding, so I wasn't able to get some footage to show you. Their own brand makeup is also 100% vegan and 100% cruelty free. I am just gonna go over it with a gloss, and this one is also from Superdrug, and this is in the shade 1995. And I'm just gonna finish it all off with a setting spray, and I am using the one from ELF, and it's called Matte Magic Matte Magic Mist and Set. I really don't know how to pose for these types of videos. As you can see, I'm so uncomfortable. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, this is it. Final makeup look. So that is it for this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave me a comment below and give it a thumbs up as well. I'll be posting a new video every Sunday, so I will see you next week. Bye!